Okay, so now we're going to create a VPC with AWS VPC wizard. So for that, we have to go to our AWS console and we can search for the VPC, then click on the VPC, then it will take me to the VPC dashboard where I can create my VPC in there. Then let us create the VPC. This is the VPC and more, which is called the VPC wizard. From there, I have to give my database name, like what with the database. After that, I can specify the CIDR block, which is the 192.168.1.1.0.0 is the most popular one. We can use this one, or we can use the other one also. So let's just create it. Let's go to my database in here. Mm, Okay, so search for the VPC in here, VPC. Then click on the create VPC. In here, we can create the VPC. This is the VPC only, which will be you have to create everything manually, like the subnet, sort table, and other stuff. And this is called the VPC wizard, where it will automatically create everything for you. For the name, like just give it the entire, then the CIDR block. This is the most basic one. We can keep it as it is, or we can use the popular one, which one is 192.168.0.0. So we can use this CIDR block also. After that, the number of availability zone we want is 3. The number of public subnets is 3. The number of private subnets, it will be also 3. Then the net gateway, I want net gateway for in every availability zones. Then the VPC endpoints, I don't want any. So if you see, it will create a entire VPC which will have six subnets. The 3 will be private subnets and 3 will be public. If you see this entire public 1, entire private 1, public 2, private 2, public 3, private 3. So all of this like suppose this is a route table. It will also create a route table for the public one, and all of the public subnets will be attached to this public route table. And for the private one, it will be create individual for each and every private subnets, and it will be attached to this private subnets. And for the network connection, we will have like a network internet gateway for all of the public subnets, and for all of the private one, we will have a like net gateway for internet gateway for the public one, and the net gateway for my private ones. It will get automatically. So if you use manually, you have to create all of them manually also. So let's just create the VPC. Oh, I don't need a DNS syntax. I don't need any of this. Okay, so let's just create this one. Okay, so it will create the VPC for me. It will create the subnet, the internet gateway. It will attach the internet gateway to the VPC. It will create the route table. It created the net gateway. Now it's just waiting for net gateway to be activated. It takes some time to net gateways to activate it. So if it's done, then everything will be done smoothly. So let's see in our slides for the next thing. Okay, availability zone. After that, we'll be creating the RDS, the relational database service. So let's wait till it created. Okay, now you can see now my uh, VPC has been created. So if I click on the view VPC, see now I can see all of the thing. What is it created? It created the subnets, the route tables, and the network connections. So if I go to the subnets, I should able. Let's just give a reload. Then I should able to see all the subnets. See entire subnet private 2, public 2, public 1, private 3, public 3, private 1, other things. If you go to the route table, it created one route table, the public route table for all of the public subnets. If I click on it, I should be able to see the subnet association. See, public 2, public 1, public 3, all of them are the public one, which are connected to the public route table. And for the private route table, it created individual route table for each and a specific private one, the private 1, private 2, private 3. So for the internet gateway, it created internet like internet gateway. Sorry, yeah, internet gateway for the private ones, so the public ones, and an internet gateway for the public ones. Okay, internet gateway. Then if I the net gateways, so it create a net gateway also for all of the public ones. Net gateway for the public ones and internet gateway for the private ones. Okay, so if you didn't use the wizard, it will you have to do this everything manually. Like you have to come to the internet gateway, then create the internet gateway. So the VPC wizard makes our work more easily.